Hello Leo, welcome to your horoscope reading. It's your girl Cosmic Jazz 222, and today I am back with another reading for you, specifically for the rest of Gemini season as well as from now to the end of June. But honestly, if you happen to watch this video afterwards, after that timeline, that's totally fine. Honestly, this is technically a timeless reading, so I don't know why I give y'all a time frame. But anyways, how are you guys doing? So we're gonna be seeing what you need to know as of right now. And before we even begin, disclaimers, this is just a general reading. That means not every single thing is going to resonate. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and definitely use my readings as confirmation and guidance more than anything, okay? So Leo, let's get into your reading. We're going to first channel a song for you. So I have my little music deck here, and we're going to start. Yeah, we're going to just start. So Leo, tell me how you guys been doing. You can go ahead and comment in the comment section. Let me know what's been going on with your life. How has the transits been affecting you? But let's see. What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know? Hold on, give me a second. Just want one card, please. Thank you. So we have Deserve Me by Kali Uchis and Summer Walker. The theme is Bitter Ex Can't Let Go. Leo, you know what you know what? I'm tired of y'all. And then we have Just Once as the overall vibe by Quincy Jones. It's an oldie. And the theme is Irreconcilable Differences. I'm going to read both songs, but I highly suggest you guys listen to these songs afterwards. You might gain more messages from that. Anyways, let's start off with the first one. You're so manipulative. I need you to know that you're so manipulative. You know it. First you're bitter, then you're sweet. You think you're so discreet, I see. What you did there, what you've done to me. You played yourself, the side is violin. I bet you thought I didn't see it coming. Okay. And then the next song is Just Once. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. 'Cause here we are back where we were before. Seems nothing ever changes. We're back to being strangers, wondering if we ought to stay or head on out the door. Okay, so Leo, now this doesn't really have to be your story, but for those guys who do resonate so far, I am seeing someone from the past, most likely an ex or someone you had a connection with romantically, but this honestly could be a friend. This could be somebody who you were close to in general, you know? Let's keep it open that way. I feel like this person used to deal with was a bit of a manipulator. I don't want to use the word narcissist because I feel like people overuse that word, but maybe you might consider that person a narcissist, someone who took advantage of you. And what really stands out to me is this line, first you're bitter, then you're sweet. I'm getting some about Sour Patch Kids. That could be somebody's favorite snack. I'm just channeling that. But someone is like a Sour Patch Kid. First they're sour, then they're sweet. But this one says first you're bitter, then you're sweet. I'm getting this person is kind of like in victim mentality. You've walked away from this individual, and I feel like, Leo, you moved on. And you may have tried your best with this individual. You may have tried to work things out, try to even give up your boundaries, like disrespect your own boundaries just for the sake of them. You may have lowered your value. You may have diminished yourself just for this person to feel somewhat comfortable around you. And the thing about you, Leo, you're ruled by the freaking sun. You're not supposed to dim your light, honey. That's number one. You are ruled by the sun. The sun is literally the biggest celestial body in our solar system as we speak, okay? The sun is at the center of it. The sun shines the brightest and is the source of light. You are the source of light, Leo. So why did you dim yourself for this person? So I'm getting because you moved on. And I feel like, Leo, you learned your lesson. You're like, girl, I learned my lesson. Okay, I got you. But here's the thing. Because you moved on, and you literally embody the sun energy, right? This person is now realizing how dark and cold it is without you in their life. And you know for a fact that even if you guys have the chance to make amends, it's not going to happen because you two are on two different pathways. And I just feel like you guys are on different frequencies at this point. You know, there's no way for you guys to be compatible. There's no way for you guys to make amends and come back together. And you're okay with that. You know, sometimes we just have to let people go and go about our business. And you don't necessarily have to have bad feeling or ill intentions or feel this bitterness towards them or not forgive them. You can do all of that. You can forgive them. You can love them from afar. But, you know, you two were, that connection is over with. You know, it served its time. It served its purpose. So that's what I'm getting so far with you, Leo. Okay. And the thing about you, Leo, I'm not surprised that, you know, there's certain people that can't let you go. I mean, again, you embody the sun. You know, once you strip your energy away from them, of course, they're going to feel like they're left out in the cold. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles in my mind's eye specifically. So anyways, let's get right into your tarot. Okay, Leo, off with the drama. Okay, let's see. What does Leo need to know right now regarding, I guess whenever they're watching this, what do they know? What do they need to know currently? But I'm actually recording this during Gemini season of 2025. But again, if you are watching this later on, like even years from now, the message still pertains to you. So no worries. Okay. So we have the High Priestess showing up in your energy, Leo. I'm getting Pisces. This is a very intuitive card to get. It's one of the major arcanas. Let me see. I know that's too many cards. But it's crazy. The moon is showing up a lot. I'm wondering if the person you were dealing with has Cancer placements, or you maybe have Cancer placements. Let me see. What does Leo need to know? We have the Four of Wands. Oh. Okay. And the Seven of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Overall energy is the Queen of Wands, period. Period, Leo. Yeah, that's you. That's you. I'm going to explain. And then the underlying energy is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm getting first and foremost, Leo, it's funny because I actually feel like you've been moving in silence. And the reason why I say this is because we literally start off the reading with the High Priestess. The one thing about the High Priestess, she's not going to reveal anything. You know, she's going to keep things to herself. And you know why? Because she holds so much knowledge and information. And it's even through her own intuition. It's through her connection to the divine. So I feel like you've been keeping a lot of things to yourself. And this most definitely includes significant achievements you were able to accomplish recently, or you're about to accomplish. We have the Four of Wands here. And this is really speaking to me about celebration. The Four of Wands can speak of, yes, home, family, stability. So yes, you've been working on your stability, but the Four of Wands also speaks of an event where community comes together to celebrate the union of two people. This actually is supposed to mimic a wedding. So Leo, maybe you are getting married, for example, or maybe you're coming into union, or you're with somebody new as of right now, and that's why this person can't let you go, for example, right? Or you could be, I guess, accomplishing a major achievement where you are being brought up to the next level. And that's what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like you're being elevated to a higher degree. And this is like a golden opportunity. This is like you receiving good karma, good luck, and expansion. This is Jupiter energy. And funny enough, Jupiter is about to enter the sign of Cancer as we speak. So yes, I feel like wherever Cancer is in your chart, I'm getting like maybe Cancer in the 10th house. I'm also seeing Cancer in the 7th house. And maybe the 2nd house. I'm getting those, I guess, those houses specifically. And this deals with, yes, your career. So your image is enhancing in some way. 7th house deals with relationships, marriages. I should mention 10th house is the career aspect of it. And then the 2nd house is your finances. So I'm getting those houses, very auspicious houses, I should say, are being highlighted for you. Okay, maybe the 4th house too, because that's home and family. So you see we have 2, the 2nd house, 4th house, 7th house, and then the 10th house. So I'm getting that being highlighted for you. And I must say, as you showing up as the overall energy, the Queen of Wands, this is a fire sign, okay? It doesn't matter what you identify as. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's bold, beautiful, very inspirational, someone who houses creativity, and they look good. Point blank period, Leo. So you're looking good. And I'm also seeing a cat, so you might be connected to cats. But the black cat specifically is protection and intuition. So despite this person, you know, lingering in the background and, you know, yes, they were manipulative. Yes, they did things that hurt you. You are protected. And even if they try to make a return or they try to sneak back in, I feel like you are heavily protected in that way. Now, what's interesting is we do have the Seven of Swords here. So yes, you could think of this is the person's energy, but I actually feel like this is you, Leo. This is you not being deceptive, but the Seven of Swords is somebody who wins at all costs. This is somebody who doesn't take the obvious route towards their destination. They actually take an alternate path, which aligns with the fact that you're keeping quiet about your achievements and your blessings. You know what's about to happen for you, Leo. You know you're about to step into the spotlight if you haven't already. And that is something you're choosing to be very quiet about. And maybe people might say, Leo's been really secretive. Leo is keeping a secret. Leo might be deceptive. They're wearing a mask. Okay. And it's not that you're doing it out of ill will. It's more like, I'm trying to protect my blessings. I don't want y'all to be my business. The only way you guys are going to know what's happening for me is when I come out and make that announcement. That's it. And that's how you move, Leo. That's how it's supposed to be. So it's kind of different from you usually, how you usually move. All right, so let me go ahead and clarify the cards for you. I'm also saying Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and of course your sign Leo. But let's clarify the High Priestess. What is exactly you are hiding or you keeping quiet about? Okay. The Lovers. Is this a connection, Leo? And it doesn't have to be to the point where no one knows that you're dating. You may be only telling people who are very close to you, like your close-knit groups. So like, for example, you know what I'm getting my mindset? I'm getting somebody who has like a large following. Let's say like above 1,000. But, you know, you may have like an alternate account where you have like only 100 people. And these are people who you're very close to, or maybe like less than 50. And you post about your connections. You post about like your more personal stuff. But these are people who you trust, you consider as family, as your closest friends, as your sisters, your brothers, your cousins. Like you tell them about what's going on. But others that are like acquaintances or they know you through another friend, no, they have no idea. And I even feel like your close group of friends and family are keeping quiet about this too. Because I'm getting like, let's be real, Leo, I'm pretty sure you get a lot of evil eye, or you've been used to getting that and you're tired of it and you just want the privacy to protect. And good, kudos to you. But with the Lovers here, yes, I feel like what you are hiding and what you are knowledgeable about is your divine connection. That's what I'm seeing with the Lovers here. And let's say you're not in a connection just yet. You know the energy is working towards that. You feel like you're more open to love, and I feel like you will be meeting someone pretty soon. But the High Priestess is stating that there's a divine time to this. The timing aspect of it is going to be influencing all of this. But the thing is, the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, so I'm getting really soon you will be meeting or dealing with somebody who you consider your match, someone who's very compatible with you. And I even feel like once you start dating this person, you're not going to reveal the connection just yet publicly. And I think that's a smart decision to make. All right, so clarify the Four of Wands. All right. Yeah, I see you defensive. You're definitely protecting what you care for. Let me see. We got the Temperance. Okay. Now, when it comes to this achievement, if this is like a home, you are finally moving in, or you are graduating, or you're getting a job, or again, you're getting married. This is something you have worked patiently towards, or you've been very patient for this thing to come in. Okay. And I'm getting with Temperance, it's like you grown a lot as a person, Leo. And this has allowed you to prepare for this blessing that is either here now or is about to enter your life in the near future. And I must say, the fact that I'm seeing a lot of angelic figures here, I mean, we got the Earth Angel right here, and this is also Sagittarius energy. We also have the angel looking over Adam and Eve. Oh my goodness, I did not realize Adam's hold on, let me cover him up real quick. And also Eve, I did not expect. Okay, there we go. But anyways, as I was saying, yes, you have like this angelic force behind you. So I feel like whatever blessing that's coming in, if this is a connection, if this is a major achievement, is being divinely protected, because this is for you. This very thing is for you. So this is your confirmation, Leo. If you're worried about people trying to interfere, it's not going to happen, because this is meant solely for you. period. All right. So let's get the Seven of Swords. What exactly is this? After the Seven of Swords, ooh, the Tower, and then the Five of Swords. So I did read the Seven of Swords two different ways, right? So I feel like this is you, yes, you keeping a secret and moving a certain way. But I feel like there's going to be a time either when you make this announcement, Leo, it's going to cause Girl, you're going to be shaking the table. Like, or my boy, you're going to be shaking the table. That's what I'm getting with the Tower. It's like once you make this announcement of how much progress you made or what you've been achieving or who you're with, it's going to create a lot of chaos. And when I say chaos, it's not like, it's nothing crazy, nothing like life-threatening, I should say, if you're worried about that. No, but it's going to have people talking. And I'm specifically at that with the Five of Swords, and I just saw 555. So yes, there's major changes, and even people's perspective on you is about to change as well. But I'm definitely getting people talking and talking and talking. And going back to that ex I was saying earlier, whoever you were dealing with before, even if this is multiple people, you know, yeah, you may have like multiple exes. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes, right? But when they find out, I do see I do see them having issues, and it's almost like, oh shoot, like Leo really moved on without me. Yes, mofo. Of course, of course. Anyways, let me clarify this one more time. Yep, it's other people. And the thing is, you're going to be celebrated, but at the same time, there's people just talking in the background and spreading the news about what you're doing. Leah, I'm wondering if you have any, like, are you well known? Because I don't know. There's something about people being very invested with your life. And that would make sense if you have a lot of, like, evil eye or you dealt with that in the past. But yes, I'm seeing, yes, celebration, but it's causing a Tower moment. It's causing some type of catastrophe for someone else. It's like they don't know how to handle the news of you moving on or getting married or you finally living the life that is meant for you without them. You get what I'm trying to say? So clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Chariot. So again, I did see Cancer. So I feel like Cancer season, or if wherever you have Cancer in your chart, that area of life is going to be heavily blessed. And this comes with major progress. The one thing I always tell like my followers or people I do reading on, when you get the Chariot, that means no matter what is in your path, you're going to bulldoze right through it because nothing can stop the Chariot. So this is telling me that you are moving and you continue to move. No matter who tries to like step in your path and try to hold you back, you're going to move no matter what. Shoot, you might end up running them over in the process, you know? And the Chariot also deals with travel. So the fact that we got a Jupiter ruled card like the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm seeing something about home, I'm wondering if you are expanding in some way, like you're moving elsewhere, and that's part of like this major upgrade you're going through. Leo, I'm very curious to see how your solar return season is going to be, you know? So like July, August, I feel like all this is leading up to your birthday, your solar return. Yeah, look at this. Overall energy is strength, and there's a lion. This is you, Leo. You've been strong and perseverant, and that's why you're being so heavily blessed at this moment. Wow, and I just saw 1818, so I'm getting like, that's 9. 9. But also 18 in tarot is connected to the moon, and that's again secrets, you not revealing any of this to people. Okay, and I'm also getting with this is the King of Swords. This is you being very focused. So props to you, Leo. Like you're doing your thing. Okay. Any last minute messages? And I'm gonna head over to the oracle cards. Any other messages? Any other messages? If you feel called to just still, you know, keep things close to your heart and not reveal anything, that's up to you. But just know things are moving beautifully for you. So definitely enjoy the moment, Leo. Again, don't focus about the ex or who's talking. As long as you keep things to yourself and you enjoy the blessings at hand, your life is going to be 10 times better. Okay? Yeah, you're going to feel like the Empress. Beautiful, attractive, everything at the tip of your fingers, you know? You are ruling over everything. So yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see. Let's get into your oracle now. Girl, I'm sorry. I did not remember seeing like the lovers card. Yeah, very graphic images. I mean, we're all human. We pretty sure we all seen that before, but like anyways, let me stop talking. I wonder if if you're a Leo, do you talk a lot? Because I keep like rambling, and I don't usually ramble like this, but I'm wondering if some of you guys are ramblers. Nothing wrong with that. I just know a lot of Leos that ramble. Okay, anyways, what else does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? We have hamster wheel, surviving, and daily hustle. So that's your energy right now. This reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. So I keep seeing, okay, so someone could have a hamster, because I'm seeing a hamster wheel, obviously, right? So someone could have a hamster. Let me know if that resonates with you. Okay, we have love, adore, admire, enchantment. We also have lockdown, mental prison, and confined. Remember, awakening. Karmic. Okay. So yes, the karmic is showing up. This is the third party relationship and lesson. I don't think this is like a third party, like that toxic triangle. No, it's not that. It's the person who you learned the most karmic-y lessons with, okay? This is someone you might not necessarily view in a positive light. However, they did facilitate quite the spiritual growth within you, even if it was through pain. We all have that person. Yeah, and we got facade, belief. Somebody is wearing a mask or not showing them true selves. Okay, clarify, hamster wheel. Nurture, compassion. Hold on. Thoughts, isolating. Release, surrender. I'm also seeing, low-key, you might be a little bit anxious about this next chapter. And if you feel a little bit anxious, that's totally normal. But try your best to think positively. Some of you guys are afraid of repeating a cycle. And I did see a card that said chapter is completed. So you learned the lesson, Leo. You changed and evolved, and you have released a lot. So the next thing you need to do is release the mental blockage that you are experiencing. You being afraid of what's next. Everything you're about to receive or have been receiving, you truly deserve the good that you've been receiving. Okay, we got apology. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I could have sworn, I think there is a Mercury retrograde coming up, but that's in Leo season. Or that's happening in the sign of Leo. So I think that's why I keep getting like an ex or like a past person. But here's the thing. This is karma. Karma, balance, and justice. You are receiving justice. And what's beautiful about this, not only are you completing the cycle of this this karmic cycle, right? But the way it's going to be broadcast, the elevation you are going through right now, is going to be shown for everyone to see. And there is validation in that. But yes, I do see as a result, somebody's going to be stuck in the past, thinking about the memories, being very nostalgic. And don't be surprised if someone tries to apologize to you. Again, you can forgive, but you don't have to let them back in. You don't have to entertain that. I feel like you're in a better space, Leo. You are happy, and there's a lot of love surrounding you. I'm seeing you are not only nurturing yourself, but you're nurturing other people, and they are nurturing you in return. So it's almost like you reach a state of balance. And maybe it took a long time for you to really get to this state. So that's why I'm seeing, there could be some fear of what may occur. But just release the negative thoughts and know you are in a different chapter. Whatever you experience is no longer resonates with you. It's no longer your timeline. Let's put it that way. So with that being said, Leo, let me know your stories in the comment section. I would love to read it. And congrats on whatever is happening for you. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.